The Forgotten Empire of America, Secrets Buried Beneath Time. Before the first brick of the White House was laid, before the first flag waved over Washington, there existed a land that time forgot. Beneath the rolling hills of the Appalachians, hidden under dense forests and layers of soil, lay a civilization far older and more advanced than any textbook ever dared mention. It was a city of gold and stone, of towering spires that kissed the sky, powered by technologies centuries ahead of their time. And nobody alive today knew of its existence, until Evelyn Carter stumbled upon a fragment of its story. Evelyn, a young archaeologist with a penchant for lost civilizations, had never believed in myths. Yet, as she examined the brittle parchment in her hands, ink faded to ghostly brown, she felt a chill that ran deeper than the Appalachian winds. The map depicted a city, not on any modern atlas, but beneath the mountains themselves. Symbols danced across the page, mathematics and art intertwining, forming a language she had never seen. Her first clue came from a diary buried deep in the archives of the Library of Congress. The pages, brittle and yellowed, spoke of the ancients, a people whose knowledge surpassed even the earliest European explorers. They charted the stars with precision, harnessed rivers for energy, and built structures that resisted time itself. Their cities were rumored to vanish overnight, leaving nothing but whispers in the wind and artifacts buried beneath the soil. Intrigued and skeptical, Evelyn reached out to Marcus Reed, a historian known for chasing conspiracy theories the establishment refused to acknowledge. Marcus had spent decades studying anomalies, mysterious ruins in the Southwest, symbols etched into cave walls, artifacts that defied carbon dating. Together, they traced the lines on Evelyn's map, following a trail that wound through abandoned mining towns, dense forests, and forgotten trails marked only by stones with cryptic engravings. Days into their expedition, they uncovered a cave hidden behind a waterfall, the roar of water masking the entrance from the casual observer. Inside, the air was cool and heavy with dust, the walls covered in murals that shimmered with pigments unrecorded in modern chemistry. The murals told stories of kings and scholars, of scientists who understood the principles of electricity and magnetism thousands of years before Benjamin Franklin. Evelyn ran her fingers over the carvings, her heart pounding. "This isn't just history," she whispered. "This is evidence that everything we know about America's past is incomplete." As they ventured deeper, the tunnels revealed more. Chambers filled with mechanical devices carved from stone and bronze, some eerily similar to gears and pulleys used in the Industrial Revolution centuries later. Aiden Cross, a former archaeologist turned treasure hunter they met by chance, marveled at the precision. This is engineering we can't even replicate today," he said, eyes wide, voice echoing against the cavern walls. Night fell outside, but inside, the city beneath the mountains seemed alive. Light flickered from crystal sources embedded in walls, illuminating grand halls where statues of the ancients stood guard. Evelyn traced the inscriptions, discovering references to governance, ethics, and mathematics, revealing a society organized around principles of equality, innovation, and exploration, concepts European settlers would only rediscover centuries later. The more they discovered, the more dangerous it became. Evidence of the ancients' existence could not remain hidden for long, and rumors had already reached people willing to kill to suppress the truth. Shadowy figures trailed their expedition, intercepting communications, leaving cryptic warnings scrawled on trees along their path. One night, as Evelyn studied a complex mechanism etched into the cavern's ceiling, the device activated. Stones shifted, revealing a staircase spiraling down into darkness, glowing with a soft, unnatural light. The ancients had designed safeguards, only revealing their most sacred knowledge to those worthy, or perhaps to those daring enough to survive. They descended. The air grew warmer, infused with the hum of energy. At the bottom, an enormous hall stretched beyond comprehension, walls inlaid with gold and precious gems, charts of the stars, planets, and the very fabric of the cosmos. It was a library, a laboratory, and a cathedral all in one, a testament to human achievement that history had erased. And in that moment, Evelyn realized the magnitude of their discovery. This was not just a story to tell. It was a revelation that could rewrite everything: the founding of America, the origins of science, the forgotten brilliance of a civilization lost to time. But as they explored, the mechanism that revealed the hall began to tremble. Stones glowed, doors sealed, and the ground vibrated as though the ancients themselves were awakening. Marcus shouted, "We triggered something. This isn't just a library, it's alive." Evelyn's eyes widened. She had one chance to decode the inscriptions before the hall consumed them. Sweat trickled down her brow as she matched symbols with constellations, numbers, and sequences hidden in plain sight. The floor stilled, and a path opened forward, revealing a chamber containing a single, pulsating artifact, a device that could store energy and knowledge far beyond their understanding. This, this could change everything, Aiden whispered, in awe. Evelyn stared at it, heart pounding. She understood that history was no longer a story to be read. It was a puzzle to be solved, a civilization resurrected in the minds of those brave enough to seek it. And somewhere deep inside, she felt a whisper of the ancients' intent: to challenge humanity to arise, to learn, and to remember. Outside, the mountains stood silent, guarding their secret. But inside, the forgotten empire of America was awakening once more, and the world as they knew it would never be the same.